Wait, hold on a second. Picture this. You're juggling a mountain of work deadlines, trying to remember your grocery list, and oh yeah, you promised your best friend you'd help plan their surprise birthday party. Your brain feels like a browser with 100 tabs open, and you're just praying it doesn't crash. Sound familiar? We've all been there, right? That chaotic, scattered feeling where life, both professional and personal, seems to be spiraling out of control. Now, imagine if you could corral all that chaos into one neat, organized space. A digital sanctuary where work projects, personal to-dos, and everything in between lived harmoniously. That's the promise of project management tools like Asana. But the big question is, can you really use Asana for both work and personal life? Or are you just creating a bigger, more complicated mess? We're diving deep into that today. We're going to explore the ins and outs of using Asana for everything life throws at you. Forget the generic intros, let's get real. We're going to tackle the practicalities, the potential pitfalls, and the undeniable benefits of bringing your whole life into one project management hub. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why would you want to do this? Why not just keep work and personal separate? Well, the truth is our lives aren't neatly compartmentalized. Work bleeds into personal, personal bleeds into work. We're constantly switching contexts, and trying to maintain separate systems can actually create more fragmentation, not less. Think about it. That brilliant idea you had for a work project while you were out for a run? Where does that go? Or the reminder to call your doctor that pops into your head during a team meeting. Are you switching between apps, scribbling on sticky notes, or just hoping your memory will hold? Asana, at its core, is a flexible platform. It's built for managing projects, yes, but projects are just collections of tasks with deadlines, right? And your personal life is, in many ways, a series of projects. Planning a vacation? That's a project. Renovating your kitchen? Project. Writing a novel? Project. Even just keeping track of your daily habits can be considered a project. So, let's break down how you can actually make this work. The key is in Asana's organization structure: workspaces, teams, and projects. You can create a dedicated workspace for your personal life, completely separate from your work workspace. This keeps your data segregated but still accessible within the same platform. Within your personal workspace, you can create teams for different areas of your life. A home team for household tasks, a personal development team for learning and hobbies, a travel team for planning trips, and so on. Then, within each team, you can create specific projects. For example, your home team might have projects like grocery shopping, home renovation, or monthly bills. Your personal development team could have projects like learn Spanish, read 52 books, or daily meditation. The possibilities are endless. You can then use Asana's powerful features like custom fields, tags, and dependencies to further organize and track your personal projects. Custom fields can be used to add specific information to tasks, like cost, priority, or status. Tags can be used to categorize tasks across different projects. And dependencies can be used to ensure that tasks are completed in the correct order. But here's where things get interesting: cross-referencing. You can link tasks between your work and personal workspaces. For example, if you need to schedule a meeting with a client, you can link that task to your personal calendar project to ensure you don't double book yourself. Or, if you're working on a project that requires input from a family member, you can link the relevant tasks to your personal workspace to keep everyone on the same page. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are potential pitfalls to consider. One of the biggest is data privacy. You need to be mindful of what information you're entering into Asana, especially if you're using a work account. Avoid storing sensitive personal information in your work workspace, and be sure to use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication. Another potential issue is the risk of burnout. If you're constantly looking at Asana, you might find it difficult to disconnect from work. It's important to set boundaries and create dedicated time for relaxation and personal activities. You can use Asana's focus mode, or set specific times to check your tasks, to help you manage this. You also need to be aware of the learning curve. Asana is a powerful tool, but it can take some time to learn all of its features. Don't try to implement everything at once. Start with the basics, and gradually add more features as you become more comfortable with the platform. Here are some practical tips for using Asana for work and personal. Create separate workspaces. This is essential for keeping your work and personal data separate. Use teams and projects to organize your tasks. This will help you keep track of everything you need to do. Use custom fields and tags to add more detail to your tasks. This will make it easier to find and filter your tasks. Use dependencies to ensure that tasks are completed in the correct order. This will help you avoid delays. Use the calendar view to see your tasks in a timeline. This will help you plan your day and week. Use the mobile app to access your tasks on the go. This will help you stay organized even when you're away from your computer. Set boundaries and create dedicated time for relaxation. This will help you avoid burnout. Start small and gradually add more features. Don't try to learn everything at once. One of the biggest advantages of using Asana for both work and personal is the ability to centralize your information. Instead of having multiple apps and systems, you can have everything in one place. This can save you time and reduce stress. Another advantage is the ability to collaborate with others. You can easily share tasks and projects with family members, friends, and colleagues. This can be especially helpful for planning events, working on group projects, or managing household tasks. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.